can you drink it when you're in your period? Hey guys, it's Mable Marie. Today I just came up with a simple review about my coffee and lemon video which I just uploaded recently. I got a lot of questions from people asking me how I did it, like how many times did I drink, was I dieting on the video. There were a lot of different questions. I got over 185 questions. So I'm to answer a few questions that I got. There were a lot of questions, but there are those common questions which I came up with, which I want to answer to everyone who's belly fat or for weight loss. But before I start this, I would say I'm not a nutritionist or I'm not a dietitian. I'm just saying this according to my review, like according to how I felt when I was taking this remedy, or like according to how it worked for me. But just in case you're doing it and it doesn't turn out perfectly, you should stop it. You should not do it, or you should consult a doctor if you have like any medical issues, or if you have like any stomach issues. You should first contact a doctor before you do this. So there were a lot of questions, but I came up with a few common questions to me. That do you drink it once or twice a day? When I was doing this coffee twice, I drank it in the morning immediately after I woke up, and after like 30 minutes I took my breakfast. Then I also drank it before bed. I eat my dinner at around 6, so at around 10 when I was going to sleep, that's when I drank it. So you're free to drink it twice a day or once a day. It depends on how you want to lose that weight first. Or can I use lime if I don't see lemon? Both work the same way, so it's okay to use lime if you don't have lemon. I believe it will work the same way, like how the lemon should have done. Another thing someone asked me, I have a 16-year-old daughter, should I drink it with her? This lemon and coffee remedy, first of all, lemon has a lot of acids and the coffee has a lot of caffeine. So I believe a 16-year-old should not take this. If you have a 16-year-old who wants to lose weight, I believe what you should do is like to limit the food she takes. You limit her sugar intake, you limit her food intake. Like you put her on a certain diet that can help her. You limit her from eating the fried foods, the pizza, the chips, the soda and everything. You just put her on a strict diet that can help her to lose weight with a different type of coffee. I myself, I did it with Nescafe. So I'll not be so sure about the different kinds of coffee people have in different countries, but I believe Nescafe is everywhere in the world. But I'll not be so sure about the different coffees people have in different countries. I myself, I'm in Africa, we have different types of coffees, but I use Nescafe because I saw like most of the people are using Nescafe. So I'll not be so sure on like what other types of coffees will do. You're on family planning. That I'm not so sure, but it depends on how that family planning treats you. People who are on family planning, but when they are bleeding, there are those who are bleeding, there are those who are feeling nausea, there are those who are feeling. So I believe it will depend. Maybe if that family planning is not treating you well, you should not take this. But if it's treating you well and you're okay, I believe it's fine. Ask me if it really works or not. Yes, this thing works. It works because it worked for me. My video is up. You're going to be seeing my video up. Those who have not watched it yet, I'm going to be uploading it up here and you'll be seeing it under my review. Yes, it worked because it worked for me, and it really works. But it works in which way? It depends on what you're eating. You will not take this when you're eating like French fries, you're eating pizza, you're eating fried chicken, you're taking a lot of sugars. So it will not work that way. But if you're taking it and you're eating in a healthy way, let's say you're having a healthy breakfast, healthy lunch and healthy dinner, then definitely it will work for you. Doing it with exercises, some are not doing it with exercises. So if you're doing it with exercises, definitely still it works, but when you're still eating healthy. If you're doing it without exercises, still it works, but when you're eating healthy. So with or without exercises, it will work, but the main point is to eat in a healthy way. But if you're not eating in a healthy way, definitely it will not work for you. And another thing, there is a way we lose weight in a different way. There are people who are not losing weight at all, but they're trying everything. If you're not losing weight at all and you're trying everything and it's not working, for that I believe you should contact a doctor to inquire more of like, why is it like that you're taking this and you're not losing. We've been talking about like, how do I eat? If you're doing this, you should eat in a healthy way. You will not be on like a certain strict diet, but eat in a healthy way. Don't eat the french fries, the pizza, the fried foods. Just eat in a healthy way. Let's say veggies or any kinds of food you have in your country, but just eating it in a healthy way. Don't eat a lot of fats and everything when you're on this diet. Can I drink the coffee and lemon twice a day? True. You can take it twice a day, early in the morning and before going to bed. It's okay to drink this to a person who has acid reflux. This person, I believe, should not take this, because if you have a lot of acids in your stomach, you should not take this. I myself, I took this, but I felt the burn. I was feeling a lot of burn in my stomach. I was feeling heartburn. I got heartburn. I was feeling a lot of burn in my stomach. So someone in my comments told me that if you're feeling that, it means that you have acids in your stomach, or like it means that all the foods you're eating have a lot of acids. You should not take it and then eat foods that have a lot of acids. So if you have acid reflux, I believe you should not take this. Does it make you lose weight or just the tummy? Yes, this remedy makes you lose all the weight. You cannot lose only the tummy without losing the full body weight. Yes, it makes you lose all the weight, not only the tummy. Coffee and lemon. So you should take this. As I was taking this, I'm not so sure. I think it depends on how anyone would want to take it. But I myself, when I was taking it, I took only 1 spoonful of coffee and then 1 lemon. 1 spoonful of coffee and then 1 lemon. I squeezed 1 lemon in my cup. Then I put 1 spoonful of coffee. I mixed it after I put half a cup of warm water. Lastly, can you drink it when you're in your period? Okay, this is really tricky. Can you drink it when you're in your period? Okay, when you're in your period, I guess it depends on someone's hormones, or it depends on someone's body, because when I'm on my period, something warm, it increases on my flow as me. I have a feeling you should not take this when you're in your period. You should not take this when you're in your period. I have a feeling it should be that way. I'm not so sure. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, but according to how I react on my period, so I believe that anyone should not take it when she's on her periods. Right, that was my last question. You guys asked me a lot of questions, but I picked the major questions which I was being asked over and over again. Another question, someone asked me, does it clean the colony? That I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if it cleans the colony or not, but I think you should consult a doctor about that, because that one I'm not so sure if it cleans the colony or it doesn't. So anyway, that question, if it cleans the colony, you should consult a healthy doctor. All right, that was my review about my coffee and lemon video. Those who have not watched it, I'm going to be putting it up here. So the warnings, I myself, when I took it, I felt like some burn in my stomach and I got heartburn as well. But I was told it's because of I ate. They have a lot of acids. Maybe that was the cause. So if you take it and you get that burn, and you get heartburn or anything like that, it means the foods you're eating have a lot of acids. It means that you should maybe change on the foods you're eating, or maybe you should not take that drink. Let's say you have ulcers, let's say you have acid reflux, it means you should not take that drink. Alright guys, that was my review on the coffee and lemon video. Thanks for watching. Please comment down below and subscribe. I love you guys.